Next, we have Emma Gauthier. Emma, welcome to the committee.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm here speaking. My name is Emma Gauthier on behalf of the Women Project as well. I would like to come out and strongly oppose S2386, 2625, 2387, and 2626. These are concerning slate of bills that, again, like has been said, is based in stigma, are not scientifically backed, and attack abortion providers for doing their jobs to help people. That aside, consent to sex is not consent to pregnancy, Senator De La Cruz.
Yes, it is.
So I would also like to support the Equality and Abortion Coverage Act, which is S2549. As you've heard, Rhode Island does treat the right to an abortion to two different standards, who can afford them versus who cannot. It shouldn't matter if it's an elective procedure or not. This is somebody's right to their future, right to their body, and right to choose how and when they would like to start a family. So once again, this bill, it's surprising to me that this is in this committee, seeing as it's to do with health and finance and not judiciary. But Rhode Island did codify Roe v. Wade for most Rhode Islanders in 2019. It is already legal. This is not about whether or not abortion is here, because it is, and people will still continue to have abortions. But you as a committee do get to decide if you care about giving the same access to poor people, people of color, and union workers in this state. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Gauthier. Any questions? Senator De La Cruz.
Yeah, Senator, Chairman, I don't have a question. I just want to say that I'm very concerned with the state of education in Rhode Island if we don't believe that consent to sex is also the consent to the possibility of pregnancy. If we're not discussing how one is
I did not come here to be slut-shamed today.
Ma'am, excuse me. Please, only if a question's been asked. We've got this thing called Mason's Rules of Order, okay? And what that is if the senator asks you a question, you have a right to answer it. She has a right to say what she believes. I understand wholeheartedly what a hotbed issue this is both ways, okay? But I'm going to try and let's maintain a level of constraint, and we'll allow everyone to testify accordingly. Senator De La Cruz, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Chairman. So just as I said, sex ed, I was taught in sex ed at school, taught by my parents. If you engage in sexual behavior, the very possible outcome is having a child, becoming pregnant. This is not rocket science. It's very simple, elementary education. If you have sex, the possibility of pregnancy is real. And when you do engage in sexual activity, you assume that risk. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator De La Cruz. Any other questions for Ms. Gauthier? Thank you, ladies, for your time. I'm going to remind you that we're doing a revolving door type thing. Thank you so much.